Hello, good evening. It is Saturday. That means the weekend. It is May 2nd, 2020, and I would like to officially welcome everyone on YouTube and Facebook to the Peace Break for tonight, 7 p.m. to 7:45 here on Peace Point Meditation, YouTube and Facebook. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And real quick before I start, for those of you who were able to watch last night's Peace Break, in the beginning, Venerable Sophon did mention about how we have to be comfortable in our meditation. Maybe think of nature or somewhere where we want to be. So, ta-da! My background for the day, it is actually a little town in Tetbury in England. It's a really nice and quiet town. It's very peaceful. There's little lambs. I don't know if you can see it, probably not that well, but they're there. So my little peaceful background for what we're going through right now. So mine as well, right? If I can't be there in person, I will just bring the background to me. This picture was taken, I think, back in December of 2018. So yeah, I miss it, but here we are. Welcome to Peace Break. Last night, Venerable Sompon was the teaching monk who guided meditation and also gave a wisdom talk about the peaceful track. And he emphasized on the four C's, which some of you might be familiar with the four C's. What the four C's include: checking, consciousness, consistency, and comfort. So comfort and consciousness goes hand in hand. And then if you keep practicing meditation consistently, and then it will start to become a habit. And checking is important because you want to know if you're progressing in the meditation, right? So you want to know, okay, before I started my meditation, how am I feeling? And once you finish meditating, you want to know, okay, did my mood or my emotion or my mind improve from before the meditation? And that's pretty much what checking is. So checking is important because you obviously want to know if you're progressing in your meditation or not. And Venerable Sompon also mentioned for the new meditators, it might take some time for those new meditators to kind of find their center or to deal with the challenges in meditation. And for that, he gave an example of someone on a hiking trail. I'm sure many of you have been on a hike or on a walk somewhere. So at first, when you go to your first trail, you might not know what you're expecting. Oh, how long is this hike? Am I going to run into any bushes? Any animals along the way, right? You don't know. But if you keep going to the same trail over and over again, you kind of get more comfortable with that trail. And so it makes you more aware of, okay, how am I going to get to the end of the trail, and how long it will take me to get to the end of the trail. So that was another thing that Venerable Sampun mentioned last night. And then another thing he mentioned was that he is like a navigation for us, or he is also a driver with us. As he leads the meditation, he is giving us a destination, right? That we want to find that peaceful feeling in our center through meditation. He can't really tell us, okay, how will we get there, or what we should, or what visualization object we should use. It really depends on us. All he could do is guide us, and then we will eventually pave our way through the roadmaps in order to get to that destination of where we want to go, or of the destination of the meditation, which, like I said, is the center of the body. And another thing is that we have to remember to be neutral, right? So we're pretty much an observer of what our mind is, of what's going on in our mind. We can't really control our minds because we have to observe what is going on. So it's important for us to be neutral and just kind of let it go and just let it be. So that is something important that we as meditators should know. And before we start the meditation for tonight, I would like to remind everyone once again, don't forget to invite your friends, your family, your loved ones to be a part of the peace break that we have here every evening Friday through Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. because meditation really can really help what is going on right now in the world. I know many of us are still under the stay-at-home orders. So we're at home, we might not have a lot of stuff to do, or some of us might have a lot of stuff to do. But if we just allow ourselves to have 30 minutes of stillness in order to, kind of like gather our thoughts, kind of just forget about what is going on in the external world. And that's really something that could really help us through this whole process of the COVID-19 pandemic. So don't forget to invite your family and friends to be a part of the peace break that we have. Meditation is really not limited to anyone of any race, nationality, or religion. It's open to everyone, and we come to you. All you have to do is just turn on your computer, go to Peace Point Meditation, Facebook or YouTube, and here we are, ready to guide you through meditation. And today, the teaching monk will be Venerable Sophon, Panyasopanoe. He received his bachelor's in civil engineering from a university in Chiang Mai, Thailand. He has been ordained as a Theravada monk for 6 years, and he has over 25 years of meditation in both English and Thai. He is currently a resident monk at the Dhammakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, and he's here with us Fridays, Saturdays, and Tuesday evenings. So welcome, Venerable Sophon, and we are excited for you to lead us through meditation tonight. And I heard that the topic for your wisdom talk is whatever. So I'm sure, I don't know what that means really. So I hope that you are as excited as I am to find out what whatever is all about. So namaskaran ka.
Sophon, thank you for introducing me, Amy. Nice to see you again. Thank you.
You too.
Yes. So whatever. So as we said, so actually whatever is we have been talked a lot every day. I will tell you later after we practice. Okay.
Okay.
So just touch the base on meditation practice. Like Amy, you already introduced the way we practice has to be simple and it's free for all backgrounds, for all faiths, any religion. So even though I'm Buddhist monk, so I don't want you to feel intimidated with the I'm going to force yourself or convert yourself to believe in Buddhism or not? No, not at all. So this is a way that about your own happiness. Okay, happiness is a universal thing that everyone needs it. Everyone needs it. So this is already there in our own mind. So the mind is the element that can tell you what you feel, bad or good, happy or unhappy. So it depends on how you control the mind to be with which side, with positive side or negative side. If you stay in positive side, you might become happy, and positive energy will protect your mind to face anything with the mindfulness and happy moments. So in the opposite way, if your mind is controlled with the negative energy, so you feel unhappy, negative feeling will come to you. And this is the nature of the mind. So we should notice and notice our own mind, how we can control the mind in the positive side as much as we could. This meditation practice will help us to stay in the positive side. So I will like everyone to find your own corners at this time, because we are going to keep our mind at the center of the body, which is the home of the mind. The home of the mind is where we feel relaxed, right? Like our home, our house. So we don't want to feel uncomfortable anything, because we can do whatever we want at home. So we don't to afraid anything, worry anything. Just sit back, relax yourself at home, okay? But one thing is that keep your awareness to yourself during the period of the meditation practice, and do it continuously, as a consistency that we could practice on that, okay? So some people, some of you who are like old students or who practice regularly, don't feel like everything like the same. Something you might feel that everything like the same, but actually it's not the same. Like yesterday, you have food, you eat breakfast, like pizza, for example. And today you eat breakfast as a pizza again. So the taste may different. It's different because it's different day. Your body have changed every day. So even though the same pizza, but you're feeling the new feeling, new taste that your body gain it from eating. And it's become the energy for yourself every day. We don't feel any like get boring about eating, right? Why we don't feel like boring about eating? We eat every day, but we don't feel the same thing, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but we still eat, right? Because we know that all kind of food will strengthen our physical body to be healthy. The same as the mind. If meditate, it looks like the same, but actually not the same, because every moment we stay the mind inside peaceful, the energy in the mind will grow every day. So we can see the difference before and after meditation. You become calm person, you become positive person, and something good that happened to yourself in any way. Please notice carefully, you just see it, okay? If you don't feel and notice that, some people will tell you. Yeah. So this is the effect of meditation practice that lead us to the better one, better person. All right, so if you know about this, it's time for the mind to gain happiness, and it's food, okay? It's food for the mind is true happiness from the stillness of the mind. Just sit, relax comfortably, okay? And anyone who already joined, and thank you everyone for joining, and from Facebook or from YouTube. Okay, I welcome everyone, and if you get ready, very softly, very gently, slowly close your eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently. Even though we practice every day, but important thing that we should realize that the practicing meditation is a work of the mind, that we need the most relaxation in both mind and body. We should allow the body and mind relax and free from all tensions and stress as much as we could. We would like our mind to rest, to allow the mind to get back to its home, to find the true peace inside yourself. So we just simply relax the whole body. We use our physical senses to scan every part of the body. We start with the relaxation of our head, down to your face. Loosen the muscle of our neck, down to shoulders, your back, your chest, and your trunk. Adjust your back properly and upright. Maintain the balance of position very well. We continue to relax the muscle of our arms, down to our hands, Your fingers relax. Relax the muscle of our hips down to the legs, all the way down to the toes. Relax. How we feel relaxation streaming throughout the body until we feel every single cell is refreshed and free from all tension. Every single muscle becomes loosened and relaxed. Let us feel so calm, soft and gentle throughout the body until we feel this posture. We can sit as long as we like. Now our awareness already at the physical body. During the relaxation of physical body, the mind becomes soft and gentle. Be with our physical body. This is good for the mind to stay still around our physical body. It's easy for the mind to stay near the home of the mind, which is the center of the body. We may allow the mind to stay somewhere around the house of the mind, wherever you feel most comfortable at this moment. It might be any part of the body where you feel comfortable, feel still, feel calm. It's not necessary to stay the mind right at the center at the beginning, because sometimes the mind is not get ready to the center space, and we don't want to force the mind stay at the center right away at the beginning. So wherever the mind feel comfortable, either inside the body or outside the body, just rest the mind there, relaxingly, comfortably, as long as you can. And we let go all worries, let go all concern and every attachments that we have at this moment. Even though we have a lot of things in mind, but once we are calm, we are at one moment, it's moment of peace, moment of calmness. Sooner the mind will be detached from all things. We just observe the mind, feel the mind here and now. We are sitting alone, sitting with our own mind, no one else around us. Sitting alone, but not lonely, because the mind never get away from its home. Just allow the mind naturally rest at one point and be neutral, be calm and gentle. Whatever happening outside, Just don't pay attention to them. Just keep our mind calm, still, relaxed, and comfortable as long as we could. If we could stay the mind at one point, calm, there will be some rewards that we gain from the meditation. We would feel very soft and gentle from within. We would feel spacious, so light. The body becomes lighter and lighter. The body and mind becomes united, becomes one with the nature around us. This is the rewards that we gain from the stillness of the mind. Even though the mind still stays outside, but it's calm and gentle at one point. It's okay. As long as you feel comfortable, as long as the mind stays still. Once the mind stays still properly, it will find the center by its own. It will move inward to the home by itself. We just be an observer, be a good observer of our own mind. Be here and now. Observe our mind with peaceful feeling, calm and gentle every moment. We don't want the mind to stay outside with the warning thoughts. Even though there's some thoughts stay inside the mind, we just don't pay attention to them. Just keep the mind at one point. You may imagine the image of the bright shining object at the center space, like crystal ball, full moon, bright shining star, or the midday sun. Stay with the bright shining object peacefully and relaxingly, continuously and relaxingly, and consistently to maintain the mind calm. Allow the mind to be mindful and comfortable every moment. If you don't want to visualize the bright shining object, you can repeat the mantra in your mind. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. We repeat the mantra inside the mind softly and gently. Feel the sound of mantra. Stay with the mind. Cover the mind until the mind calm, still by its own. Until we feel we don't want to repeat the mantra anymore. We just ignore the mantra. Just simply stay the mind at one point, as a peaceful point, calm and gentle from within. the mind becomes softer and gentler, becomes tender, like it's detached from the heavy things, detached from negative feelings and impurity, like we are holding the heavy object. When we press it down, you will feel light and free. As same as the mind. Once we let go all negative feelings and impurities, we will feel so relaxed and soft inside, so light and spacious. We just keep the mind spacious, naturally rest by its own, continuously, consistently. Whatever happening, just let it be neutral. As long as we feel comfortable and still, we just keep going, keep staying the mind at that center space. Follow your mind to the center, to the home base of the mind, to the inner peace source, the balanced position of mind and body, where the tremendous energies stay there. We just stay the mind neutral, with no expectation. Whatever will be, just let it be. Just stay the mind calm and neutral. Be innocent, like a newborn baby. We don't have anything in mind. The mind is free from all things. Be idle. Be like a water, clean and clear, flowing through the easy way. Flow. Let allow the mind to flow naturally to the home base of the mind. Let it flow freely without reaction, without expectation. Now you may continue your own practice in silence. We maintain the mind at the center space. We just observe our own mind neutrally. Don't let the mind stay outside. Stay the mind peacefully and still. If our mind already stays still, be stable, soft and gentle, we would feel more relaxed, more peaceful. The mind will proceed to the home by itself, little by little, gradually stay and proceed deeper to the very center of the body. Be just a good observer, be neutral, stay with our own mind, feel the mind with peace. At the center, embrace the feeling of peacefulness and happiness that we having and we gain from the center space. Whatever experience may arise, just let it be. There's no question, no doubt, no expectation, anything. As long as we stay calm and idle, the mind will proceed to the deeper state of the mind. We will feel more spacious. It is a sense of freedom and liberation that we feel by our own self. It is the peace energy from the center that connect with the mind and gradually magnetize the mind to stay there. Let us feel so peaceful, so pure and clean from within. The stillness of the mind will bring happiness, purity, and energy from peace by itself. One is still, the happiness will grow and generate from the center. We just allow the peace energy to generate and radiating. Let it expand to every corners of the mind. Let it expand to all directions. We are the center of peacefulness, the stillness of the mind. Let us feel so calm. The mind and body becomes one. Sometimes we feel our physical body disappear. We feel so light, so bright from within. This is the phenomenon of the stillness of the mind that covered with peace energy and purity. We just observe the mind, be with our own mind as long as we like. Allow peace energy that full of love and kindness, happiness and compassion, and all positive feelings that we gain at this moment, covering our whole body and mind. Soften our mind, purifying our mind to be bright and clear. Let it expand, covering the whole house, reaching all people in our house to be in peace, be full of love and kindness in their mind. We continue to expand love and kindness, covering the whole city and state. Let it grow and expand wider and wider, covering the whole country across the world. Every corner of the world filled with peace and joy, love and kindness from our own self. So bright and clear, peaceful, soft and gentle. Allow peace energy that full of love and kindness to protect and share with all living beings around the world, to be happy, to be peaceful, be free from suffering and danger, be free from illness, from ill will. May all people mind full of mentality and wisdom, that them can overcome all obstacles in life easily. May they be healthy, successful in their lives, free from sicknesses. If anyone suffer from sicknesses, may they be recover sooner, be healthy, and can find a way to overcome all any difficulties in life. For those who passed away from COVID-19 or any kind of sickness, may they rest in peace. We are the center of peacefulness and purity, so bright and clear, bright like a sun, or even brighter, clear like a dewdrop on the grass blade in the morning, or clear and shining like a diamond, so peaceful, so energized. At this moment, we would like to make a wish to allow peace energy to fill our mind, to bring the happiness and success in our lives. Now, I would like everyone to make a positive wishes for yourself for a while. We maintain the mind peaceful, relaxed, soft and gentle at the center space. At the end of session, we are going to reconnect the mind with surroundings. We just simply expand our awareness from the center space through surroundings, through physical senses, from the breathing in and out, deeply and slowly. From physical body, we can sense the surroundings, from the sound, from physical senses, that we can move our posture, while the mind stay peaceful and calm inside. Now, very softly, very gently, whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes. All right. Welcome back, everyone. How do you feel now? I hope all of you have a good experience in meditation, okay? And I feel like many people are practicing all together, and I feel humble and grateful that we have Venerable Burin. I would like to thank you for joining the program. My pleasure to see you to be with the program. Thank you very much, Venerable. And we also have many people joining the program as well, and thank you of you. And how do you feel now? I hope you have peaceful mind, right? And find your own center, your peaceful feeling. Now your peace energy in you that gaining from the stillness of the mind, less or more, is already existed in your mind. Sometimes if we have a lot of expectation, you may feel like not really good in meditation. So actually, I want you to feel that way, okay? My teacher always tells our practitioners that if we stay the mind calm inside, sometimes they have challenging in meditation or hindrances. So it's a nature of the mind, okay? So it's a practice, it's a process to the stillness of the mind. So we just bring the mind back, find the balance of comfort and consciousness and consistency during the practice. Eventually, you're gonna find your own track, the peaceful track. So during the challenging time, so it might waste some time, but the wasting time doesn't mean that you don't get anything. It's the way that you proceeding to the center, is a practice and the journey of peace that you learn from it, okay? And then it becomes the checking after practicing that I'm talking today is the 4C, right? Checking will see, let yourself back to your practice, how you overcome all your challenging, how you overcome your wandering thoughts, how your mind calm, what technique you use in meditation. So keep in your mind and remember in your mind. Sometimes you might write your journal, peace journal, through the book or the small journal book that you can write down and remember it and recall that technique for the next time. So we help you to have a progression in meditation in the future. And one thing I'd like to share today with you today is the word that whatever. Okay, so actually whatever is something like if we talk about in the material world, whatever is something that people feel like when you hear someone said whatever, you may feel that this person like doesn't have anything, any plan or any thought, anything, just whatever. So sometimes we feel like people who say whatever, that means they doesn't want to accomplish anything. They just follow other people's decision. Okay. So this is for the material world that we need to have plan in mind. Whenever you want to get something done, or you would like to accomplish something, you need to plan your head. We need to have our own decision, what we have to do, and has expectation to do anything. And then when you work with other people, so that it becomes the harmony in your work and your team. So the thoughts that you have in your mind, the ideas in your mind, it kind of brainstorming and to create something new and something that is successful in what you expect to have. But in meditation for the spiritual world, it's totally different. Okay, so it's not only whatever. See, I talk about whoever, wherever, whenever, and however as well. That would be the word that we can use in meditation as well, but in different way. Whatever means whatever you experience in meditation, or whatever you have, or situation right now, whatever. Once we close our eyes and practice meditation, so we seem to be let go easily, because whatever we don't want, this word, whatever, let us feel we don't want anything, because whatever happened, it's okay. Whatever image that you see or you don't see it, whatever, it's okay. So there's no expectation behind that. So it's good for the mind to tell self that whatever. Once we have whatever in the mind will find a way to rest and neutral. And that's easy for it to find the balance of it and be calm easily. Okay. So also in meditation, whoever, that means whoever can practice meditation. Okay. And could be implied that wherever we can practice meditation as well. In the house, outside the house, on the train, in the car, or the crowded. So wherever the mind can be trained, can be practice meditation as well. And whenever you in your life, you can practice meditation as well. In the morning, afternoon, evening, or whenever you are ready. So this is the way that we use meditation with this kind of words. And however, I mean, however, we still continue practicing. So that teaching us that whatever happening, however, we are going to practice again and again. It become our own habit to find the consistency in practice. And that is to develop our mind for meditation and finding our own center and find our own peace from that. And I hope that you can use 5 words that start with whatever. Okay, whatever. Once we tell yourself whatever, so it's easy for the mind to let go and don't have expectation and questioning about the inner experience. So the inner experiences is like a rewards for you. If you go to the right track, the peaceful track, the mind still soft, free from all thoughts. Whatever happened, we just let it be. And then you feel happy inside. So whatever help you to find the inner peace easily. And whoever, you, anyone, any person, any religion, any background can practice meditation. Wherever you can practice, at house, outside the house, everywhere, you can practice it. As long as you have your right peaceful track in your mind. And whenever, this means every time you can practice this. Even when we breathe in and breathe out, if you notice your breath, stay your feeling at the center of yourself and middle of your stomach, It's also the time that you practice meditation as well, even though it's just only 1 minute, 1 seconds, but it's better than it worth for spending time with the negative feelings for a million minutes or a long time. And however, you are going to continue to practice to find the consistency in the practice. So use these 5 words in meditation practice. It will help you to live in this world happily. So any situation going on right now, if our mind is clean, clear, and mindful, so we can find the happiness in there and the positive in there. Okay, so I thank you again. That if you have any questions, just type in the chat of the Facebook or YouTube as well. So it's good to have you here. And yeah, Amy, you here too. You have any question from you or anyone asking?
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
I don't see any questions.
Right. So you know what I mean, right? Whatever.
Yeah, it sounds like a word that we use regularly. I know many of us say whatever as a habit. Maybe that's like something that we kind of overlook the importance of that word. I like how you separated the word whatever into 2 different categories, the material and in the spiritual world, and how you also expanded on the word whatever. It could be whoever, whenever, and however. From the teacher monk, Venerable Tamashayo, I know he mentioned that there's really only 2 times where we could still our mind, and that's when our eyes are open and when our eyes are closed. So that really means, right, anytime. When your eyes are open when you're sleeping, or when your eyes are open when you're awake, or when your eyes are closed when you're meditating. So those are the 2 like whenevers we're able to kind of still our mind. So it's a good thing that you mentioned how when you just whatever, when you meditate, it's easier for us to kind of let go because we're not expecting anything. It's just whatever goes, that's how it is.
Yeah, it is.
So it's a lot easier for us to be able to find that inner peace and inner happiness if we just kind of go with the flow and kind of, okay, whatever, like if this is how my mind wants to behave, then okay, and then kind of just go from there. So yeah, that was a very good topic.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so I see someone share the feeling also in the YouTube. So I'd like to thank you, Fred and Fred Carter. He said really, really good, feel really good. He said that. So yeah, wonderful experience. And James as well, James Simpson, he said, thank you, Pante, for leading us this evening. Very peaceful and thank you.
I feel like James and Fred, they're here often. So
yeah,
thank you guys for joining us during peace break. I hope you keep coming and joining in on the meditation. And we would love to see how your meditation is progressing each time. So thank you for your comment and thank you for joining.
I also to add on with tomorrow, my topic for tomorrow, Sunday morning. So I still the teacher monk for tomorrow morning. Okay. I want to continue the challenging in meditation for the sleepy mind, right? Questioning mind and wandering mind. So the 3 things that really is common or challenging for everyone. So we talk about tomorrow. And before that, I like to challenge you. If you have, what is the most challenging for you in meditation? So I like to let me know, and maybe tomorrow you can type in so that we can talk about that. And then if many of us feel like sleepy mind is the most challenging in meditation, I will talk about that longer or something, or about technique. So it'd be great. So I invite everyone to share your challenging if you have anything specifically in your practice. Please type in for tomorrow, and maybe tonight you can type in as well, so I can remember that and talk about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning for peace time at 9:30 a.m., Venerable Sompon will be going over the challenges in meditation. He mentioned that there are five. On Thursday night, he already mentioned the first two, which were indulgent mind and ill-tempered mind.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if any of you, have a request, I know when I was younger, sleepy mind used to be my challenge. But
Oh.
I think now it's more of a wandering mind because, more goes on in my life now that I'm older. So my mind is just constantly wandering and not as sleepy, surprisingly.
I like to share myself that before coming, I know that I'm going to be sleepy. So I take a nap for half an hour before coming. So that now I know how to handle with my own challenge. So this is one thing that I use for myself. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everyone's different. So please, everyone, you're welcome to let us know what you would like to hear, and Venerable Sompon will gladly focus on that topic for you tomorrow morning at 9:30 here on Peace Point Meditation for Peacetime. And I think you will end with your blessing now,
Okay,
Venerable.
thank you very much everyone for joining. Thank you, Amy, for being a host tonight, and everyone who joining the program Peace Break. May I bless everyone to be happy, wealthy, successful in your life. Whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace easily without delay. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. So don't forget peace time tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Peace break in the evening starting at 7 p.m. Tomorrow morning will be Venerable Sompon, and tomorrow evening for peace break will be Venerable Peter, and he will continue to talk about the one of the 10 homeworks that he mentioned last week. So don't forget to join us tomorrow. And also, before I say goodbye again today, I would like to remind everyone about the full moon meditation event that will take place on Wednesday, May 6, 2020, here on Peace Point Meditation, Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom. Introductions will start around 7 p.m. There will be stretching, and then Venerable Pasurat, who is a well-known meditation instructor, will be leading us at 7:30 p.m. and he will also give us a wisdom talk. So you don't want to miss out. This is actually a very special event, and we're really honored to have Venerable Pasurat leading this full moon meditation. So that is it for tonight, everyone. Have a good rest of your Saturday evening, and I will see you back here tomorrow night for Peace Break. And that's it. Goodbye, everyone.